Hi, I'm Veronica.
I'm Kate.
And you're watching Valkyries Say Less.
Okay, do it again. Valkyries!
This is Raina.
And Vanessa.
And this is Valkyries Say Less.
And by that, we really mean we're going to say so much more.
This is season 2, episode 2.
Yes, it is.
And we haven't done our Gabby research, but we had to get on here today.
Absolutely.
Why?
Well, because yesterday was the first home opener preseason game. Mm-hmm. We went, and something very special. What was so special, Raina?
Gratitude hands.
Gratitude hands.
We were part of the media. We were at the press conferences. We were in the tunnels underneath. Oh, it was such a grand...
I know. We have to break it down. I was like, Raina, get over here. I'm still in my yoga clothes. Yes. And then I was like, get over here. We must record. We must get a pod out and debrief the following day.
That's the journalists say.
Thank you. And, on Friday, just the day before, is when you got the amazing news.
I know. It was
Where were you?
Quite a surprise. I was at home. I'm completely blanking out. Like, the world just stopped. And I got it. I didn't even read the whole email. I just saw all in caps approved.
Oh my God.
And
you called me. You were like blowing up my phone.
Because when I filled out the application and I was like, I have a lot of respect for journalists. And I was just like, we have done a lot. We have this article. We're working over here. We have all these listens. And so it was very validating. Totally. Like, I feel very valid having
gotten
in there. And
now having gone through it, we have so much to say too.
Behind the scenes.
I know.
It
was great. It was like 24 hours of like surreal. I cannot believe that this is happening. We had to like rearrange a couple things in our schedule. You went first and you represented us for the pre-game conference because I had a bat mitzvah in Petaluma for a very dear friend. Could not miss that. Yeah. And then we reunited for the game. And then
by the time you got there, I was like a diva. I was let me show you where the meatballs are. And there's free ice cream.
Oh, you were like so at ease. When really I walked in to like the media door, I felt like a child. I was like, Raina, where are you? Come find me. Lead me. I don't know how to say hello anymore. And it's not
little thing.
It's not a normal feeling to have that. And I was so grateful because you walked in and you were just so regal in your white blazer.
It was such a welcoming place though. Once you got there, didn't you feel like just like, oh, we're part of this underground like it's we've been looking from the top of the nosebleeds down into Valhalla, and this was sort of like from the court up. Yeah. Of like, this is the inner workings of this thing.
That's how it felt. And inner workings.
And to just appreciate, like, we got to meet Eric Apricot. We're such fangirls. I was like, oh my gosh, wait, are you Eric Apricot? And he was like, yes. And because I Googled him before to find an image of him, and he's purposefully off the internet. Yes. He does not let anyone. I did not take any photos of him. Super respect for that. Yes. He just has his ideas out there. He's
I hope everyone knows who we're talking about too, because it's one of those things that we talk about him and we reference him in the pod, so we just like assume everybody knows. But if you don't, he writes the Substack Valkyrie Nation. Yes. And it's really good and it's very informative.
I think he might be the leader of the co-op of Dub Nation.
Yes, which he said he started in 2014.
The Warriors.
I think so. It's been a long time.
So to get that veteran welcome, and what I said to him is like, I feel like you're the brains of the fans, like that we go to you to see like that dissection of what's happening. Yeah. Even like the notes that they put out yesterday, it said that Janelle Salon was on a probable starter. But she's not in the country, and
which
Eric
he
had
told us that. I know. I woke up yesterday morning and I was like, "Great! What am I reading today from Eric?
Yes,
get me informed about who's playing, who's injured, what's going on." And he had like all the info.
Yeah,
he does his research,
on the pulse,
and we really appreciate him. It was great meeting him, and then you also introduced me to somebody else, Kiki.
Yes, Kiki is amazing. She's a veteran as well. She used to work for KPIX and communications, just veteran communications person. And she writes for Black History every day. Yeah. And she introduced me to like everyone from the security guards, the elevator operators, other media, just very, very welcoming. So yes, it was like a huge exhale to be like, oh, we're part of something. Yeah. What a warm welcome. It's really, really nice.
And we also met Maya
Valkyries.
Goldberg-Safir from Rough Notes.
Oh, yes, finally.
I know. So it was like 3 people
Putting
who really took their
faces.
time to also just like come over and chat. Some of them we had been following before of like different degrees, but also it's true that like initially I was anxious because I was like, oh, this is such a new experience. I'm trying to take it all in. I don't know where to go. And then an hour into it, I was like, here we are walking around the Chase Center with our camera and we are interviewing fans and doing all the things. Okay, so this episode is about like some highlights. What comes up to when you think about like yesterday's preseason game? What are some things that bubble to the surface for you? Some like...
Well, the welcoming of Gabby Williams into Valhalla was just so endearing and so tender. Part of being in the press conference was like, I wasn't allowed to wear this outfit. I had to wear neutral colors. And you're not allowed to show favoritism. And so I was like biting my lips, trying not to smile so hard.
Totally.
But Ohemaa Nyanin, our general manager, and Coach Natalie Nakase were just glowing with pride that this was such a good fit. Coach Nakase was talking about like she had a really good feeling, like pulled out her celebratory bottle the night before she even found out. Ohemaa was saying that like she woke up early. We can put a clip in showing that part of the press conference. It's really beautiful.
So for me, so the night before, okay, y'all, this is some inside stuff. The night before, I told Ohemaa, and I'm like, yo, I'm going to break out my Camus. And she's like, no, like, let's wait. And I'm like, no, I got a double bottle. It wasn't a regular Camus bottle. It was a double bottle. I'm like, I'm breaking it out now. And she's like, why? I go, I have a good feeling. Like, I had a really good feeling in terms of our conversation and then just, like, text back and forth a little bit. And I was just like, I'm going to celebrate early because I feel good. And then, you know, sure enough. And then she told me the news, and we just went crazy. Like me, Jess, and Ohemaa were ecstatic. Felt like it was the right fit. And that's what I told Gabby, too, in our conversation, is like, make the decision for yourself. You know, I've learned in life, like, we fit. Me, Ohemaa, Jess, we fit. We're very passionate. We're very obsessive. We're very caring leaders, and we fit. And when I had a conversation with Gabby, like, I just wanted her to choose us because she wanted to, and not that we're going to pressure her into that, you know? And, yeah, she's kind, she's humble, like, she's amazing. And the human side for us is very, very important. And so, yeah, we were just so excited. So I broke out Camus early for you, so just to let you know.
So, yeah, that was my biggest, warmest, in addition to the welcoming from the other journalists, just feeling that, like, love from 10 feet away was just really made an impression on me. Of, like, this is really, like, we're not crazy. Like, this is really awesome the way this team is being built.
It's so... I mean, you said it, but it's so heartwarming and it's so joyful. It was very hard for me, too, when I saw her not to say something in French as I walked by her.
Yeah, it's there's like a
there will be time.
A respect, there's a wall of respect. And
she was literally being interviewed, too. And I was like, I can't just, like, walk by and say, Allez, Gabby, on t'adore.
Right. Oh, that's the other thing. We were tier 2 media. So we were
tier
not allowed to
2.
speak directly one-on-one with athletes. We could only participate in the press conference.
Tier 2 status right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, I was so elated with everything. I didn't realize. Did you realize? Because I didn't realize until like driving to the Chase that we got media seats. When you sent me a picture.
I was like humble, only the potatoes, Raina, as my family calls me. No meat, just the potatoes, please. Undeserving. I just didn't want to ask for more. I just wanted to say, like, we just want to be part of this, and we don't need a seat. So on the application, I said, we do not need a seat.
Very humble podcasters.
We will stand in the back.
We will stand. And don't mind us. We'll do it all, but we don't need anything else.
We don't deserve a chair.
Well, not moving forward.
Not moving forward. And they gave us a seat.
We have been doing our Breathe With Me, where we keep standing in our power and standing strong. And yesterday was a great reminder that, like, we have a place at the table, that we are appreciated. People referenced and were very kind to us and congratulated us and were happy to meet us. And it was like, I was like, oh, okay. Again, people listen, this is cool.
Yes.
And we will have our seat at the media table another time. And we will sit in it with deep pride, not just our humble.
You're so weird. Our humble.
Exactly. Well, this is also something that comes up in my family.
Is
We
that
talk
like your
about
old Hungarian
it. We
grandpa
talk about
that
it with
you
my
remember?
mom. My mom is always talking about like our humble apartment.
Yeah.
So
cute.
it's like a
Okay,
private
okay,
joke in my house.
Okay. So yes, that was the biggest.
Yeah.
That was a warm welcome.
Media seats. We had media seats in section 125, which is like closer than section 211 where we usually do.
Yes. What was your take on the media feeling like you're in a seat, you have a little more space than in our season tickets?
Well, thank you for asking. It's a mixed bag because I appreciated being in my black blazer, to be in color contrast to your white one, and to be closer. I appreciated the entire experience, but like not being able to cheer loudly because we're remaining neutral and not being surrounded by the like electricity, wild joy, fun friendships that like are in 211. Like all of our friends were in 211. We had 15 people up there. And like when we went to go check in with them and they were just like, woo woo, and so excited, I was like, oh yes, it's a different vibe where we're sitting. Yes. And I was like, okay, this is cool. But like also I want to be part of 211.
Yeah. I didn't need my earplugs yesterday.
No.
It's not the same as when you have someone screaming in your ear right next to you.
Well, and we were wondering if it wasn't as loud as usual.
Mm-hmm.
But what I think is really great is actually our friends confirmed to me afterwards that it was like very normal loud.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yes, they were like, the vibes were high.
Good.
It was very loud. It was a like awesome game to watch. And they were going on and on and on in a way that I was like, oh, actually, that's really cool because we were wondering if it was just like a little bit more mellow. Yeah. And one of the people that we love so much wasn't there.
I know, Ari.
Yeah, our MC. And I would just want to shout out to Jamie Coffey because stepping in and taking over that role in addition to just like doing the announcing is huge.
Yes.
And no shade about Jamie, but it did make us like appreciate how much we love our Ari Waller.
Yeah. It was, we DM'd her.
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't DM'd us back, but I was like, where are you?
Oh, she will.
Where are you? This feels so different. Like, not having her walking around with Violet and, like, her cool outfits and her hat.
And everything. The way that she talks and connects. Yeah.
So, looking forward to that in Valhalla.
Totally.
Yeah, so I felt like I was reporting on Valhalla, but maybe not so integrated into it. In the same way. So
I know. It's almost like we were, like, looking at it from a different perspective.
Reporting on it, yeah.
We were reporting on it. That's what it's called. Looking at it from a different perspective. Okay, I had a funny moment yesterday, which we both laughed about, which is when we were, like, down on the media like level and then players were about to like walk in front of us because the game was over and so it was like Seattle Storm was coming and one of the security guards like very kindly was just like hold on so that the players could walk in front of us and then do you know what I'm about to say?
Cook, that little interaction, was that a player or
yes so Cook from Seattle, like we don't know who it was, if it was her brother or partner or friend, but like somebody did a total jump scare from like was hiding behind and then like jumped out at her and she was like like got so like annoyed and like
Imagine
punched his arm
a game and then your friend just like jumps out of the darkness
and I was like wait that seems like such a
human,
brother move and I was like or partner, I don't know, my partner would do something like that and I'm like
your partner would do that too.
Yes,
such a jack move,
but that was like a magical moment
it was so
to
human.
witness like, where I was like oh, it's like this is such a reminder that these are like incredible players, but they are people off the court.
Yeah.
And that was funny.
Yes, it was very cute. Very cute. Especially like if I were the coach, I'd be like, what are you two doing? Like we just lost the game. Zip it up, people.
I know. I was like, wait, it felt like I was like something that happened in high school. And I was like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like when you're little and you think adults have it all figured out. And like when you're adults and you think players are just like always, you know, like professional. And of course, no, they're just like so fun. They're normal. So, okay. What did you think about the game?
Okay. So
who were you looking at?
This is where we get into the actual, what we were there to watch.
Yeah.
The game was very close. I think I was surprised at who blossomed on the court. I was watching for Marta Suarez first point and really had my eye on her. She played hard. She was really responsible on the court. And then the person that like popped out was like
Miela.
Miela Sowah. Yeah.
From Australia.
Yeah, and she had the press conference. We'll put that after. Just very the way they're raising this team up from the ground up is like humility, like hard work, know your role,
Teamwork.
work hard at it, constant like bettering yourself.
Constant, yes, a lot of self-reflection.
Self-reflection.
And then also like no ego. Like they're
giving
all
props
trying
to each other,
to give each other props.
Yeah. Like Miela was just, and Veronica Burton were like giving props to Caitlin Chen.
Yes.
Caitlin Chen had a
huge
great game.
props.
And we'll put in here the coach's little tidbit about their interactions on the court, which I thought was really cute.
We told the players ahead of time that V wasn't going to play in the second half, and so Caitlin, like, you had to take the whole second half. She one time went like this. I said, nah. I was like, nah, you're staying in there. But I said I had 4 timeouts. So you need one, just tell me. And so, yeah, her ability to push through. And that's what I like to see sometimes is when a player is really uncomfortable, how are they going to respond? And she responded like, okay, you ain't going to take me out? Okay. And then you could just see, like, her leadership got louder, her determination, what she saw. I let her call what she wanted because I suggested this, and she was like, no. And she wanted to run something else. I'm like, hey, you see better than I do. So, yeah, just her confidence, I think, grew at that point where, like, sometimes when you're uncomfortable, fight through it. And I thought she did.
Yeah,
okay.
So imagine, like, you're like, coach, take me out. And then your coach
I
is
know,
like,
and your coach is like, nope, not taking you out. You stay in.
I expect more of
We
you.
have 4 timeouts, and you can use them, but you're not coming out because you are leading the second half.
I know. We
Veronica
have to take
Burton
that into our
staying
parenting.
on the bench. We should take that into our parenting.
Yeah, thanks, Coach Nat.
Totally. I know. I was thinking about, and I talked to you about this yesterday while we were reporting. I had seen the head coach from UCLA, Lori, and she was talking about something that I thought was so good in terms of growth mindset. And I wanted to ask, okay, so she was talking about how players make mistakes all the time. And so what she teaches the UCLA athletes is about how do you respond? Like, you make a mistake, but then what's your response time? Like, are you, holding your head down as you like slump down the court? No, you got to run down fast the court. And I was thinking that'd be a good question to ask Nakase. Like, because how do you intentionally talk about recovering? Yeah. Yep. Anyways, so future questions. Just always thinking. Okay, I also was looking at, let's see, who was I looking at? I was looking at LA. I was looking at Leticia.
Yeah.
So Caitlin Chen and Leticia were both players that got cut after the preseason last year and then both returned. So they are already beloved. They have a fan base. And it was really great to see both of them on the court doing great things.
If you didn't get to see the game, I would say it was sort of a showcase to see how everybody was feeling. People did well. And now the odd part of this is we have 2 weeks before the first game. Yeah. And so from what we've learned about the practices and stuff, they're really physical.
Yes.
And these women are competing for 12 spots. Yes. And so the gauntlet is...
Yes. And we are waiting by the sidelines, rooting for them all.
I know.
And wondering who is going to be on that roster for the May 8th game, the first game.
And they're not even all in town. So Janelle Salam wasn't there. Eliana Rupert wasn't there.
Chechi.
Kyla
Kyla Charles.
Yeah.
Yep.
You stay.
Yep.
Usite. Yeah.
She might be gone even longer than everybody else.
I know.
Because of what's going on.
She's a funny thing on the roster. A funny thing on the roster. She's a funny person on the roster because she's so young. She's still 20, and she was on the roster last year.
She was our number 1.
I know.
Draft pick.
But if she were an American player, she wouldn't be allowed to be playing yet. So it's funny to think of that. It's like, she's been on the roster for so long, but you're only 20.
Totally.
And then that was my question for Coach Nakase. But it was just such good vibes yesterday that
I know. We didn't ask any questions. Yeah. Yesterday, we were like information gathering. I felt like we were observing. Once a couple people brought us into the fold and like put us at ease, and we understood the context and like kind of like figured out where everything was going on. But also in the pre and post game press conferences, which we were able to attend, we didn't ask questions, but it was cool. Yeah. This morning I was Googling to make sure I knew who everyone was in the room. Yeah. And so it's like we had, the big names. We had Marissa and Gemi, who used to be for the Chronicle, now is the Valkyries beat. We had Ann Killian from the SF Chronicle. And then in front of us we had SF Standard, Jane. We had Nathan, and Nathan who does some, and there was another guy right next to him, which I was like, it was like interesting to see all of them because they're so comfortable in this environment, and we have mad respect for them.
Yes, and so it was, we weren't standing in the corner, but we were taking it all in and being respectful and learning the ropes.
Yep, and preparing for when we will ask our questions. Something that we kept repeating, and I started drafting our notes from the nosebleeds, like one first draft, was we kept repeating the word nice. It just kept coming up because every single interaction that we had with like all different people in Valhalla, it was so nice. And it was such a comfort and a joy to experience that because we, in the news, we are in a current era of just a lot of really negative, hurtful, divisive rhetoric. And then we go there and there was like such kindness. And I was like, of course there is. So classic Valhalla. And so that felt really awesome.
Right.
Everyone
That's
in
what
the
I was
elevator.
saying to the taxi driver after was just like, you need a break from the real world, and it's just really, I think everyone goes there and needs that at the same time.
It's like to refuel,
right,
and like
just
keep going,
get going, with life again. Tomorrow's Monday, so
tomorrow's Monday, and I feel so pumped.
How's your training camp going?
Oh, thank you for asking about that. Well, I've got 2 different weight training sessions with Meg, and who also, I'm just a shout out to Meg, but she is the one who coined notes from the nosebleeds. I had said like notes from the rafters, so boring, and then she immediately, without even thinking of it, said nosebleeds. So shout out to Meg. Always with the humor and just spark of thoughts.
Yes.
So I'm forcing her. I am her coach. And I am forcing her to go into the backyard with me. And we have a, circuit that we do for our warm-up. And then we have weights.
Nice.
So I'm doing that. And then I'm doing hot yoga, sometimes with weights. And then also at school, my new thing is that I'm doing workout videos with the students.
With the students?
Yeah. So we have like a plethora of workout videos. And I'm working out with them. And I love to tell them that I'm almost 50. And that I expect them to put in a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And that we're all going to get strong together.
Right.
How is your training going?
It's going well. I've been doing my own little jogs and hot Pilates.
Okay.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Okay.
I think of the players.
Each other's muscles right now?
I think of the players that they're out there doing it for the whole day. I'm like, I can do this. I can exercise once a day.
We exercise with our players in mind.
Our heroes. Even Coach Nakase was on the court last week.
Ooh, and wait, what was the fun thing that came up about basketball and Coach Nakase?
Oh, they're having a media pickup game like Boston did. So she's challenging the reporters to a basketball game.
And who from Valkyrie Say Less do you think will represent us if only one of us is allowed to play?
Look at these elbows.
This mama. Okay. Raina Mast. I'm rooting for Raina Mast if we only are allowed one.
I don't know. We need you were MVP.
So. It's true. I should go get it one day, and I should just be holding it with me.
Shine it up.
Yes.
After all these years.
Like, this is my MVP trophy from 1997 from International High School, formerly French American International High School.
My goodness. So
okay. Well, anything else about our media experience? Because I think, shout out to. We went into the nosebleeds, the highest of the high up sections.
To do our actual reporting.
And we did some reporting, and it was great. You had your tripod. We took footage, but then we also interviewed some people.
Yeah,
and so shout out to the people that we interviewed. You will be mentioned in many places.
Yeah. It's just, so we're starting this column, and we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Co-writing another little thing.
I know. It's so great. We have so much time. So much free time.
Oh my gosh.
Alrighty, well, I'd love to say one final thing about our preseason game, and that is...
We won.
Soft serve.
Oh, soft serve. And we won.
I'm so excited that there is a soft serve on the 6th floor that didn't used to be there.
Yeah, it's new.
It's totally new.
That's great.
We did 1,000% could not get soft serve last year.
Oh. Nice.
I'll have to fact check that,
of
course.
The vendors look a little different,
yes.
like what was in front of our seat.
Totally. Usually there was like the Cubano sandwich in front of Portal 48, but yesterday there was japchae.
Yeah, that made you turn your head. I think
I know, I love
like,
japchae.
what is that?
I was like, I love Korean food. I know what I'll be ordering when I'm not in my media seat getting my media meal. Okay, so that was my final thought.
Okay.
Soft serve.
Soft serve. Nice.
And kindness.
Mine was we won.
Yeah.
We won
well,
our
it's
game.
maybe
We
a
beat the
more
storm.
Typical.
And there was no drama about Flage and Marta on the floor.
No, she got a very warm welcome
Yeah.
because it was so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valhalla's
is the place to be. If you have not yet gone, what are you waiting for is my question. This is just your reminder once more that it is the best of the best and the place to go. And we recommend, the season is about to start, get your tickets. And we do still have some links for the Memorial Day 525 game. So it's in the Broadcast Steward article.
Yeah, trying to get
until
to
May
100
1st.
tickets per
Yes.
school so we can get the girls
Yes.
down in the tunnels.
I
I
know.
picture it all like little girl basketball players, but it's for all kids.
I know. And
But
us?
we
No.
get 20
Just kidding. Yes.
20 people who have our media passes.
Yeah, I know. I just want to go courtside. I want to
two
get as
chaperones.
close as possible. Okay, well, that's it. So thank you, dear listeners. And viewers, now that we're doing video.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. It's been an absolute joy. And we really appreciate also, we had several people write to us. So like 30-second timeout, which we read also religiously, Monday through Friday. We get in our emails. And April, thank you for reaching out. We're so sorry we didn't get a chance to see you before the game. It was a little hectic.
Yeah.
But we will the next game. And then we also had...
We got Outbound Ice Cream. We also
yes,
stood
we
them
got to go
up
see you.
at the ticket. We just didn't go through that door, so we didn't get to see you.
Totally.
And then Trisha. I
Yes,
miss Trisha. So,
I know. And there's like the sticker exchange. So, anyways, more stickers next time. I saw on the Facebook page that a lot of people were exchanging stickers, and I was a little jealosa. So, got to make sure that we connect with people and we exchange stickers because I don't feel like we handed out enough yesterday. All right. Well, okay. So, I'm Vanessa,
This is Raina.
and thank you again. Welcome or goodbye.
Signing off.
Signing off from Valkyries Say
Less.
Valkyries.